why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I'm too upfront to turn my back on this. Swear you did a number on me like some raffle tickets. Lucky you stuck with me, might as well tattoo that. Be like that sometimes, you show up, I be acting different. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh, I don't know if I'll survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride. Got me talking to myself, saying to myself, oh no, sweet like that, not a beautiful dream. Should move it to the left, move it to the left. Oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I don't mind the strings attached, big facts, no print. Sweet like Stevie, and the one to Stevie isn't superstitious. I don't see no competition, that's a bird box. See the ribbon in my sky tripping, playing chicken, hit me like a head on collision. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh, I don't know if I'll survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride. Got me talking to myself, saying to myself, oh no, sweet like that, not a beautiful dream. Should move it to the left, move it to the left. Oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. What you need, she give tenfold, come here, pop up. She can go right from her womb or family. Provide love in overlooked and unappreciated. You see, you can reciprocate. I got what you need. A woman's touch in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace. I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, let me be your woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman.
I can be your lady, I'm a woman, I'm a but they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a God without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we were Gina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine.
Woman, let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman.
Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
one-stop professional program. Tried to get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Known to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been too, never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the one, to the two, original one. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show him how we get it done. One, to the two, bring it back to the one. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to L-A-M-O-N-T then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press. On a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your pound up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. Let's show them how we get it done. One, to the two, bring it back to the one. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. Started out in the city of rain. Black Forest, yes, the Boom game. Boom handled the group manager. John Henn, been to be perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic. Up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. This a B-boy, we get live now. In the merciless sun, up at the hideout. Pull your cards out, full of aces. Boom on the table, and I know you can taste it like this. Original. Mr. Boom Shot, let's show them how we get it done. One, to the two, bring it back to the one. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. Ay, ay, ay. You got me? Yeah. Yeah. What? She got me like, yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Tell the sporters to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got it on. Yeah, crescendo with after. Like girl, here's your Uber. You know that I'm super duper. When I flow, it's kinda crazy. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Ain't this doomsday on the drums. Yeah, we just did it for fun. Yeah, yeah. You know that I gotta go and get it right. Nah, wait. But she just wanna stay at the club all night. Like, I'm running out of money, we ain't got no more. I got aims in the bank, aims in the bank, like shawty, what you think? Take it to an island, you know that I'm styling on these rappers. Yeah, they weak, yeah, they cheap, yeah, they can't do this, yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Tell the sporters to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends go? On that, we got it on. Yeah, crescendo. It's never hating, showing love. That's for my kinfolk.
Hola. I'm done playing with y'all. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Born with 6 on my senses, still I'm reckless and ignorant. I've been rousing an interest, so I built up defenses. You can't blame me, I came a long way from uptown. Born and raised, red are the walls and black are the Benzes. My money colored and yellow, my pigment. Yeah, this ain't a game to me, don't you come after me. Yeah, wait, add another tally, they go with. Yeah, wait, you should know better than that. Whatever you have, the pressure ain't greener, cause that's that I seen it. The smoke in the mirror, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Ay, Gucci belt all on the waist. Ay, rollies for you always late. Look at me now, I be glowing up. It's a cool, get my bundle up. I like an uppercut, watch me.
never catch me slipping, never.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Eastern Conference battles, always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
You're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the...
But she's still gonna be a... To find a... With some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike Deasy, he don't rap. Stopping me. I seen them pop up out the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox. Leave your feet hot. That running like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gonna be a... Find a with some guap. Oh, I see they catch up. Oh, God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by 2 things in my lifestyle. Money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikToks. Leave your feet hot. That running like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to Philadelphia. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now here's Curry. On the wing, James. And the rejection by Giannis. And they get it back from the arc. And it's LeBron James with the 3.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by James. And Giannis gets it to go.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
To the paint. Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
The quick look, no good that time. Here's Rose, and it's Curry with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And James throws it down.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Here's Rose. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good. James. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Pass to Kobe. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Count that bucket.
Yeah, around the hoop, Curry is a precise finisher.
And here is Bryant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And Kobe drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Parker with a clean look. And the 3 off target. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
James wide open. And they'll get another chance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Daniel from outside. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rose double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Cavaliers now. Clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. And that one, good.
And it takes strength and a steady hand to absorb contact and complete the play. Amari taking charge.
Now here's Davis. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
And stolen by Butler. Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Taking 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving from long range.
And you got to admire the tough-nosed nature of Butler, not allowing scorers to get comfortable when he's on it.
And that concludes a back and forth. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Now Irving, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Fires the three, and that's good. Kyrie Irving for three.
3 points.
Irving's got himself on the board with three there.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Daniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The kick outside to Butler. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And this is why Butler is a perennial all-star. His skill in gliding through the defense with his ball handling simply amazing.
A finish. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. The Magic trail by 4.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Davis. Here's Stoudemire. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Butler, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
And it's Butler missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
O'Neal inside. Another shot. Some solid defense from Butler.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Stoudemire trying to break free.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Takes it inside, and he lays it straight in. Curry's got 6.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's Davis. And it's Slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, it always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis, with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
Pass to Stoudemire. Anthony looking it over. Stoudemire trying to break free.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Clay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he can get to the line.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of this.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's the Cavaliers now. Over to the wing, and here's Rose outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now here's Rose. Right side, Kobe for 3. That shot misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Screen by James. It's Curry with the drive. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got the first bucket of the third here for Orlando. The kick out to Bryant. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Rose surveying the D. Outside Bryant. Stolen by O'Neal. James outside. Pass to Irving. Back to James. Here's Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Magic making a switch here. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Shaq. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Bryant looking over the floor. O'Neal trying to break free. Mobley. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rose gets the bucket.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Irving attacking. Back to Leonard to stop the drought. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Rose. He has 6. Mobley right side. Shot clock at 6. Leonard with the steal. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
The Magic making a switch here. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The Magic trailed by 7. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Parker. 24 seconds left in the third. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
Here's Bryant. Duncan with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Shaq.
If you want to be considered the best center in the game, show me on the defensive end. Shaq has the tools to truly be dominant on that side.
36.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cleveland. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Magic trailed by 5. James right side. On the wing, Thompson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Here's Rose. Mobley trying to free himself up. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. Thompson outside. Curry looking it over. To the inside. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Rose. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Orlando called for the foul.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
A wizard dribbling the ball. Steph is great at getting to the rack.
Now here's Rose. Mobley left side. Kick out to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Here's Kobe. That one a little long.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Curry with it. Pass to Daniel. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Outside Bryant. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. They get it back. Outside Rose. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there. I think it really does elevate his teammates.
The Magic making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Curry. From past the arc. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Inside. Stoudemire, no good. Orlando trailing here. On the wing, Irving. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 1:53 left to play here in the 4th. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. To take the lead. And James with a nice bucket inside.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Now here's Bryant. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Curry with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
showing poise in the clutch. Nobody has that quiet confidence.
Curry with it. Outguarded by Giannis. James looking it over. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Giannis. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Bryant.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And an intentional foul right there. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the grizzled veteran Rose, no stranger to having to up the ante and come up clutch. And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trailed by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
It's Curry outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for Cleveland.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good. Hitting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
It's Curry outside, and that's an intentional foul.